And now she's dead. We don't know. But I mean, you know, and what we get from a lot of the reversals is that perhaps she knew, either she was involved or she knew who was involved with the JonBenet Ramsey killing. In fact, she said something about seeing the rape, or there was a reversal about that she was there, saw the rape happen, whatever it was, the beating, the killing. And after reading a lot of material in crime novels and a lot of novels by Adam Parfrey, I was convinced that what David had was the real story behind JonBenet and what happened. Did you have that reversal?
Yeah, I've got that one right here, and we'll just run that whole lot backwards and see if you can hear her say, "You've seen that rape."
Ja, okay, Mr. Enormous Pro,
There it is, seen that rape right at the very end.
Seen that rape. You see, and he played, what was interesting, you don't get all that, you don't get that usually on the radio. He played the full reversal for you so you could hear how it jumps out at you when you're listening to the reversals, and how when you're going through them, and then you play them forward, and sometimes the reversal comes before they even say it. That's another example that I find interesting, is that sometimes when a person speaks, you hear the reversal, and then they say it forward. It's like they were making it in their mind before they said it. Like it comes out there. It's an amazing thing the way that works. And so those are some of the chilling reversals that we wanted to start the show off with tonight, about criminals and crime and music, and it doesn't stop there, David. Yeah, where do you want to go to now?
You know what? We'll just do one more on crime. This is Scott Peterson, who's currently sitting on death row for the murder of his wife. Now, the interesting thing is they actually don't know how he killed his wife. The body was washed up on shore and she was decapitated. But I got a reversal on Scott Peterson that maybe tells us exactly how he did kill his wife.
Okay.
So reporters asking him, "Did you murder your wife?"
Did you murder your wife? No, I did not.
And where he says, no, I did not, in reverse he says, "Neck, I hit hard."
Neck, I hit hard.
And again.
Neck, I hit hard.
Okay, so I think what he did was he hit her hard on the back of the neck.
When he decapitated her.
In sentence, she was decapitated and the head was never found.
Some fascinating stuff right there. Scott Peterson, of course, on death row for the murder of his wife. So, you know, it's the demon-haunted sentence of the mind, what you're hearing here tonight at the Ground Zero Lounge. Yes, go ahead.
So it's not necessarily the words backwards, but the inflection, the way the pauses?
Yeah, that's exactly correct. Yeah, it's to do with the pauses and the stutters and stammers of speech. Two people can say exactly the same sentence and you get different reversals because there's different voice patterns. You know, I can say, "I'm talking to you now," or I can say, "I'm talking to you now."
So like subconscious confessions almost.
Yeah, exactly correct. The subconscious, the moment before you're speaking, the subconscious is changing the sounds of your speech to specifically deliver this three-verse phrase.
That's amazing. Clyde.
Yes.
A few weeks ago, you had played something over a loudspeaker that was supposed to be a transmission from somewhere else,
right,
from the great beyond.
Right.
And I was curious, or my friend was curious, have you ever tried a reversal of that?
Reversing ghost voices or reversals of the...
It wasn't a ghost voice. It was...
the Saturn thing. I haven't reversed that yet, no.
Yeah.
But, you know, David has been called in, and we can move into this now since we're moving into more spooky reversals. David has been called in to investigate EVP, electronic voice phenomena. For those of you that don't know what electronic voice phenomena is or are new to ghost hunting, electronic voice phenomena is when you call out to the spirits, and when you call out to them, they talk back to you. And sometimes when we've gone out on ghost hunts, Aaron, Sadie, I think Sadie, I saw her come in, Jim, yeah, hi. We've gone out on ghost hunts before, and we picked up voices, and they say absolutely nothing forward, but then when we reverse them, we get something. I remember there was one that said, it said, "I hear you," and then played it backwards, it said, "See you die." I hear you, see you die. It was really spooky when we played it backwards. So each way the reversal was kind of frightening. And so David has some EVP for us tonight. ghost voices that when played in reverse. Aaron, you want to say something before we go in here?
Yeah, I wanted to bring up some EVPs that play in reverse. A couple years ago, Clyde, Sadie, and my wife Jen and some friends of us, we went to the Lone Fir Pioneer Cemetery, which is just off Morrison. And I don't know how many people know this, that last year they did an archaeological dig because where their building used to stand by the cemetery was a lot of Chinese people were buried there in unmarked graves. And we got some EVP that night of roughly in that area, and we heard it's not really clear, but in English we just heard words like, we are forgotten, we're not here. And we ended up playing them backwards just to see what we had, and the person in the studio spoke Cantonese, and she heard, how come we're forgotten? That's when we played it back, she heard it in Cantonese, why are we forgotten? And a year later, they find out that they're digging out unmarked graves in that area.
It was weird because we had it in the English playing, but then playing backwards, it was in Cantonese. And that is why, reverse speech is more. I mean, you can say what you will. People who aren't immersed in it can stand back and say, well, you can hear anything in that gibberish, or you can make up anything. And David suggests it and all this other. But we've done experiments with reverse speech and EVP where forwards it's been playing and backwards it's been in a different language, or forwards it's been unheard and we couldn't tell, and backwards it was there. So, David, give us an example of EVP, ghost phenomenon.
All right, well, these EVPs I've got was actually found at my final training class, and a group of us were just sitting in the room talking. And as we were talking, and there was just a couple, 2 or 3 of us talking, there was no one else in the room. And we got these little voices in the background giving us encouragement. So here's one that says, be courageous. You can hear this little whisper in the background. I'll do that right there. Here we go. Well, that gave you guys a creep, be courageous. And I think this is spirits of some sort giving us some advice in our final graduation class. Here's one that says, honour. You hear that there? Honour, right in the background.
Sitting down.
Yeah, and there was no one else there. And the ironic thing was, this was our final graduation class, and it's almost like spirits are coming and saying, hey, listen, be courageous, have honour, go at this in a strong fashion. And it was quite spooky and eerie for us in your class.
When you have your EVPs and you find them, they are frightening, and sometimes, and a lot of people, a lot of the time you hear people have EVPs on say things like get out and all this other stuff. Most of the time we find EVPs that are sad and unhappy and lost and wanting to find their way out, and they can't, and they seem to be lost in this world, which kind of gives me the idea that they're here with us, and either they're here, they're lost. Like most people say, go to the light. I say, don't go to the light. It's a fucking trap. It is, man. I swear to God, going to the light is what it is God is some guy eating a moon pie, and it's a bug zapper, and you're fucked. Something. Anyway. Something, yeah. But, most of the time, though, these ghosts are trying to find lost loved ones. They're trying to recover their families. If you wanted to get into genealogy, go ghost hunting. You'll find a lot more out by talking to ghosts than you would going through, papers at the Mormon church or whatever. Speaking of Mormons, do you have that?
Yeah.
Okay. Mitt Romney, of course, is running for president of the United States, and we're not going to do a reversal on him, sorry. We don't have reversals on Mitt Romney, but we do have a big reversal on the president of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. His name is Gordon B. Hinckley, the prophet of the church. He's been on Larry King. He's made a lot of public appearances. He's the prophet of the church. I'm from Utah, and boy, I tell you, every 6 months we basically sit in our homes in our pajamas. We looked forward to not going to church. And we'd eat Captain Crunch and sleep in, and the parents would watch that boring shit, and we'd hear something like this come over the TV set. Here we go.
All right, here we go. Here's Gordon B. Hinckley.
That we have a beautiful day here in Salt Lake City. It is absolutely magnificent weather, and how grateful we are for it.
Okay, now we run him in reverse, and he's saying backward, they're all for our evil